Hey guys, welcome to Soft Original, and today is another exciting edition on this video editing application we are developing in Flutter. Alright, so thank you very much guys for your positive feedbacks, and I really appreciate it. And also I will be updating the full source code for you to get it, don't worry at all. But before we get started, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do well to smash up the red button, that is the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell icon to get notified anytime I upload any exciting video. Until then, let's hop right into today's video. So previously, what we did on our previous video is to add the camera section. That is where when you click on this, it's actually going to open up the camera for you, and after you've gotten everything, you just screenshot something. That is, I'm just going to screenshot something, and that will return what I have screenshot here, and it is supposed to load it up inside my project here for me. But first of all, we have to save it inside our gallery. Then we just pull it out from the gallery. So today we're just going to use a new package I have discovered called the gallery saver. So I'm just going to go to the pop.dev, and I'm just going to search for gallery saver, just like that. So this is the gallery saver. You can see the popularity is 98. That is good. So it says it saves images and videos from network or temporary files to external storage. Both image and videos will be visible in Android gallery and iOS photos as well. So this is what we actually need for this project. So just click on the save gallery, gallery saver, click on this guy, copy. Good. Now let's come here quickly. Let's go inside our project, go to the pop spec YAML, and let's just paste this guy right here. Then save your project for it to get a nice pop get running. Perfect. So we are good for this, and we are good to go. So before we hit the screen, we have our camera screen here. That is our camera screen right here, and I can easily create either a stateful widget or a stateless widget from this section. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to create a new page, a new screen, of course, or I can just easily comment everything out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to comment everything from here out. So let's just comment everything here. But first of all, before we comment this out, let's create a stateful widget from here. We're just going to create a stateful widget here. So it's just going to be stateful widget, and I'm just going to call this camera gallery saver. So anything similar like this. And also just gonna, for the build context, we actually have to return something. So we're just gonna return a scaffold here. Perfect. And inside this scaffold I'm just gonna add up with a body. I'm just gonna add up a container, and inside this container right here I'm just gonna specify a color for this. So let's see what we have here. Let me just remove the alignment from here. Perfect. Then so let me quickly just extend this a little bit for you to see what I'm really doing, guys. So from here I just have to specify the color first. So I'm just going to use colors.white. Perfect. And also I'm just going to add a child, which is going to be a column, and inside this column I will just specify the children for it to be a widget, of course. So it's going to be a flexible. I'm just going to use a flexible, and the flex is going to be 1 and the child is going to be a container. So I'm just going to specify a container again. Then let me just quickly add the flex. The flex is going to be 1, just like this. All right. Okay, so inside this container right here, I'm just going to specify a child, and I'm just going to give it I'm just going to add up a size box dot expand. So I'm just going to use the expand widget here, and inside this expand I'm just going to specify a child which is actually going to be a raised button, or let's say yeah, let's use the raised button. And inside this raised button we can just specify the color. I'll do that. Alright, so let me quickly use a flat button instead, or let's say a text button, or yes, so let me quickly turn this to be a text button. Just want it to be very, very simple. Alright, so let me quickly just reformat this. Okay, perfect. So let's just okay, don't worry, we'll just get this fixed. So we just have to add the onPressed function, and with the onPressed I'm just gonna create I'm just gonna create, let's say, a function for this whole thing. So this onPressed I'm just gonna use null for now. Yes, I'm just gonna use the null for the onPressed for now. Alright, so now here this is actually going to be okay. So let me just say take picture, take photo, and I'm just going to create a function for this. So I'm just going to say void take photo, just like this, and it's going to be in asynchronous. So I'm just going to use async. Perfect. And I have this here, and also I would like to use I would like to say void record video, and this also is actually going to be async as well. Perfect. All right, so this is what I have created from here. So let's come up here and just quickly format this. All right, so let's just come here. After this take photo, we just have to add up some a child of this for us to get a text of it. So the child is actually going to be a text, and within this text I'm just going to say maybe take a picture. Right, so maybe take a picture, and I can just style it a little bit. That is going to be a text style, and I'm just gonna specify the font size, and the font size is going to be maybe 25, and I'll just specify the color to be colors.white, just like this. Let's try to reformat this. Okay, so there is an error somewhere, and that is preventing me not saving the project. So let's quickly fix that, and that is this. Perfect. So let's quickly just reformat this. Perfect. And let's try to fix some things up. So we just have to remove the unnecessary container, and with a flexible let's add a const, and with a size box let's just all right, let's ignore this for now. All right, so we have this right here, and what I'm going to do is from my edit screen where I have the camera guy. So this is the import. I just want to see the camera guy, and all right, so I want to see this camera guy. So where is that guy? This is the import. So this is the store, and this is for the widget. So I'm just going to go inside from the widget control, come down, and we have the lens here, and that is actually navigating us to a camera screen. So from here, I'm just gonna go here and search for the gallery saver instead. So just come back to the edit screen, then I add this instead. Perfect. So that is perfect. So I just want to see what I'm really doing, so I'll just put this back just like that. Then I just push this back as well, then I take this off. So let me quickly click on this to see what I'm actually doing. So I have this here, and you know, nothing fancy. So let's go back to the camera, and I would like to set the scaffold back color. So I'll just say the color, background color is going to be the BG color. Let's just save this and let's see how it's actually going to work. All right, and also the container color, let's just take the container color out. Perfect. So we have, you know, a button here which actually says take a picture, right? Perfect. So let's see what we have here. Now I want us to, you know, start, you know, adding the functionalities for the take a photo, right? All right, so what we're going to use is the image picker, and this image picker we're just going to use let's say image picker, and I'm just going to say dot pick image, and the image is actually going to be from the source. So the source is going to be the image source. That's going to be the image source dot camera, because we're going to use the camera feature. Then we say dot then, and if it just happens like that, we're actually going to say okay, what we're going to say from here is basically what we're going to say is just clear this, then value, and inside here we're just going to say the file recorded image, the file recorded image, and after this you just have to yes. So let's see what we have here. We have the pick image here, and we have the then also here. All right, so how can we solve this? So basically we just have to we've added the dart.io, we have our material, you know, Flutter package, and we have our gallery image gallery. Okay, so let's just import the gallery. So we're just gonna import a package, and that is gonna be the image picker, and we're just gonna say image picker.dart, just like this. All right, and also we just have to add the gallery saver, right? So we already have the image picker here, so we're just gonna say gallery saver. So let's say gallery. All right, so let's say gallery saver, and that is going to be gallery saver, just like this. All right, so this makes it much more interesting. So what we're going to do is now from here, let's just write the whole thing again. So it's actually going to be the same thing. Let's first set up the image picker just like this, and from this image picker we're just going to use the get image, and the source is actually going to be the image source, and this image source is going to be from the camera, just as we did. I just want to break this down for you to understand. And here we can just use the then, and from the then inside here where the value is, we can actually say that the picked file from the recorded let's say from the recorded image, right? So the picked file should be from the recorded image, just like this. And now let's just add up some if statements. So what we're going to say is Now if the recorded file, so we declared a picked file, giving it the name called the recorded file, the recorded image. So if the recorded image is not equal to null, right, and recorded image dot path also not equals to null, then we just have to say something. So from here we just have to say we set the state. So we're just gonna use the set state. So we're just gonna set a state, and yeah, so from this set state, yeah, then we just add this. Perfect. So from this set state right here, just have to remove one of these. Okay, so we just have to add this guy right here. Let's just close this up. All right, so let's just use this set state, same thing. So I just want to come here and let's say set state, just want to copy that. I'm very lazy nowadays. So it's very simple. If we want to use the set state, we just have to come down here. Now you can see this is actually closing the whole widget. This is actually closing the whole camera screen widget right from here, right? And this camera gallery saver, it is actually closing everything from here. So we just have to cut this and let's just paste this right here, just like this. And now we can set the state again. So I'm just going to say the set state, just like that. And I'm just going to say let me first declare a text here. So from the text, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up some strings to represent some text. So I'm just going to say where is that guy? Yeah, so from this camera, from here, I'm just going to say string. I'm just going to call this button text, and this button text is going to be maybe take a picture, right? And also I'll just say so I'll just say take picture button, right? So I'm just going to use maybe picture button or something like that. And this is going to be video button text, and this is actually going to be record video. All right, so now we have these guys here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to try to set out the take picture image, the text on that. So I'm just going to say picture button text should be equal to maybe saving in progress, right? Something like this. And yeah, so that is a set state we've given to this, and that is going to tell you that this process is actually going to say saving in progress, right? All right, so if this happens, then we're going to say that the gallery saver, right, the gallery saver dot save image. So we're just going to save the image, and the image we're going to save is going to be the recorded image dot path, and the album name is going to be the album name. And this album name can be anything. So what are we going to do is we can specify an album name as well, or we can just say let's let's say test image, something like this is kind of cool. Perfect. And that really works perfectly fine. So this is what we have done so far. This is what we have done so far for the the take picture. So you just have to fix some things up here. So let's see what we have here. We need one of these. One is missing, right guys? One is missing from here. So let's just bring this up, but here just gonna add this and bring this. Perfect. Now let's just bring this take picture, come here, take photo, just add it up here, and let's add the curly braces just like this. Take photo, it should be able to work. Perfect. So why? Alright, so on press, let's try to use the function. I don't really know why this is actually messing up, so just want to bring this. Alright, so what I will do is I just wrap this size box with a container right there, and with this container just remove the const from here. And also with the text button, I'll just specify a style, and that is going to be a button style right there, just like that. And also with this photo, just take this out, and that will solve the problem. So you just have to make sure you add some styles. So with this, I can easily say maybe the background color to be the BG color, just like this, and it's actually going to work. But I can decide to choose any color I think I want to use, which is going to be a material state properties, material state property dot all, and the value is going to be the BG color. Perfect, just like this, and that is actually going to work, right? Excellent. So just have to add up to fix up the const modifiers and all that. Now we've gotten this take image here, so I'm just gonna go here, click here, and there you go, we have this take image. Just gonna take this image and I just save it up, and it is being saved inside my gallery. All right, so it is being saved inside my gallery. So let me quickly go inside, go to my gallery, see what I have here, if I have any image related to that. And there you go, I have that picture right here. So it looks much more amazing, and I really love it. So this is for the take picture. So I'm actually going to add up the take video as well. So let's go to the record video, and inside this record video it's actually going to be similar, like the same thing, but what we're going to say is we're just going to say the image picker, and we're just going to use the then. So this is not going to be the then, but we're just going to use the get video. So just going to use the get video, which is actually going to be the source, which is we're using it's kind of look like the same thing, but from here we are using the image picker right here, and with the image picker we are trying to get the video, and the video contains a source, right? And the source of this is going to be the image source, right? And that is going to be from the camera, as we did from here, right? As we did from here. So I can just copy this whole thing, just copy this and just come here, and then we paste it right here, and instead of saying get image, we're just going to say get video. That is it. So from here we just have to say the then. So from here we just add up the picked file, which is going to be the recorded video, And before we set up the recorded video, yes, we declared it as a recorded video, as we did for this picked file for the recorded image here. So all right, so we're just going to use the if statement as we did from the first one. So we're just going to say if the recorded video is not equals to null, right, and the recorded video dot path is not equal to null, right, then we have to say something. So I'm just going to rearrange this for me to see how it's actually going to be. All right, yes, so the problem here is my bad. I have to add it inside this async. That is the reason why I am getting a lot of errors. So I'm just going to cut this, and inside this async I just paste it right in here. All right guys, so now let's just continue from here. How you're going to do is, okay, if the recorded video is not null, and if the recorded video path also is not null, then we're just going to set the state, and we're just going to say the video text, the video button text should be equal to something. So I'm just going to say saving video, right, maybe saving video, anything like that. And after that I'll just come down here and I'll just say the gallery saver dot save video, and the video it is going to save is going to be the recorded video dot path. And after this we're just going to add an album name, which is going to be something like maybe test video, something like this, and we are good to go. All right, but before we add this, we just want to add, then if then we just have to declare a success so that we can know that the recording process is being succeeded. So we're just going to say bool success, just like that. Then we come here, just have to make sure it is being succeeded, and from here we're just going to set another state, and inside this set state we're just going to set up the video button text equal to video video recording saved successfully. That is actually going to help us to make sure the video is being saved, right guys? That looks perfect. Excellent. So we just have to deal with these guys, and let's just do some cleans up here. All right, so we add one of these. Perfect. Excellent. Then we close this up as well. Perfect. So this is also one of the things we want to do, right? So this looks quite amazing, and we have these functions here, and instead of saying take photo, I'm actually gonna say record video, just like this. Just save this, and let's just try to run the application again, and I'm just gonna record a video. So I'm just gonna click on this, and the video is in. So I'm just gonna record a video, and as you can see it is actually recording, and it's quite interesting. So I'm just gonna click on desktop, and it's going to tell me to save it. I can easily play to see what I have done so far, and I really love it. So I'm just gonna go back, and from here I'm just gonna click on this guy, and it is being saved right there. Perfect. So let's try to see from our gallery to see if we have the video saved right there. So let's go back now from the videos, that is from the movies. Let's see what we have here. All right, perfect. So there you go. So now we've been able to add up some things up here, and it was quite interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back in here, and I'm just going to use this camera guy. Now this camera guy is now actually going to return a Flutter camera, which of course this Flutter camera is not going to be needed anymore, so it's actually going to return a scaffold. So I'm just going to say scaffold, and I'm just going to say the body, sorry, oh come on. All right, so I'm just going to say the body of the body of this is actually going to be a row, right? So inside this row I'm just going to specify a children, and that is going to be a floating action button dot extended, and the unpressed is actually going to be, you know, something like this for now, and the label is going to be a text, and inside this text I'm just going to say take a photo, just like this. Yeah, so I'll just copy this one more time and then paste it right here, and this is actually going to be record a video, right? So I have two extended buttons here, so I'll just, yeah, do it this way, save this guy, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, you know, copy from the void here to the recording here, just copy, Control C, then I'll just come here after this guy, so this, all these guys will be gone. Okay, before we delete them, let's come here and I'll just paste it right in here. Now I have to add these guys, so I just have to come here and copy this as well, then I come up here, then I just paste it after, where is this guy anyway? So I'm just going to paste it after you know, this extend, so I'm just going to paste it right somewhere here. It's kind of cool. Excellent. So that means this whole widget, camera widget, is no more needed again. I just used that as a reference. So yeah, let's see what we have here. So I'm just going to delete all these, you know, take video. I actually don't need that because I already have them here, so I'm not gonna need them anymore. So let's see, that is gonna be from the yeah, from the build context. I'm just gonna delete everything. Let's just delete everything here. Perfect, and we are good to go. So now we just have to save this. Let's go back to the edit screen. Now from where we called you know, camera gallery, we just have to call camera screen, just like what we did previously, and that is actually going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hard reload this because I have a missing screen here, so I'm just going to hard reload that. Right, so there you go. So I'll just click on the camera and it's actually going to do anything I want to do, but you know, so let's just align these things. I just want to, you know, do some basic alignment. So I'm just going to go to the camera, and from this floating action button, I think with a roll, I'm just going to say the main axis is going to be the main axis alignment dot sender, and that is going to center the whole thing. And also I'm just going to use the cross axis. That is going to be the cross axis alignment dot center. I'm just going to save that, and that is going to be inside here, and I will then use a sized box in between, and I'll just specify the width to be maybe 30 or 50. Let's set it up to 50. Perfect. Okay, so I can easily wrap up, or I can just, you know, use this as a normal thing. So I can just set up the back color to be the BG color, just like this. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste it right after this, just like that. Excellent. Let's just add our const. Excellent. And there we go. Excellent. So let me just try and wrap this up with a center widget and let's see what happens. Perfect. So instead of using this color, I'll just use the shadow color for now. Just use the shadow color for these, and with a scaffold back color, I'll just use the BG color, just like this, and it is actually makes it looks much more superior, just like this. So from here, when I click on any of this, it's actually not going to take any effect, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up, you know, the unpressed, right? So with the unpressed of these yeah, so with the unpressed here, I'm just gonna set it up to, this is gonna be take picture, take photo, and this is gonna be, you know, take video, right? So I'm just gonna say take, say record video. Perfect. But before we, you know, start everything, let's go to manifest here. Inside here we have to add some permissions to this particular project. The permission is very, very important, because if you don't really add the permission, it's not going to work, right? So we just have to add a permission here, and we're just going to say Android. We're just going to say Android that permission. I'll do that. And it's going to be a write external storage, just like this. How, guys, a minute. So from here we're just going to use the permission. So we're just going to say uses, then you add a hyphen, then you say permission, then we add the Android, just like this, then we add the name, just like this, right? And now what the name is equal to this, what do we have here? Just like this, and we have to close it as well. So we just have to add these guys, just like this. So we need this user permission right here, and that really makes it much more interesting. So once we have this permission, it really helps us to write something to our external storage. So let's just save this, and let's come back to our camera. Now I can just take a photo and I can just record a video. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to click on the record video, and I have a video here, so I can press Alt to move the camera. So I can just click to record, so it is recording. So I am just moving the camera to see how the recording is actually going to be. So it looks similar, like, you know, recording a video. So I'm actually recording a whole video, and I have recorded 12 seconds now. So I will just stop the video recording, and now just click on this, and I have the video in there. All right, so that looks perfect. Let's see from this media section, and let's pick up a video. All right, so I think the permissions have to work, and I don't really know why it is actually not working, but I think this is the, you know, the core features you have to pass through to, you know, get whatever you want to get in terms of recording a video. So you can just simply go ahead and then, you know, do a lot of stuff, you know, do a lot of things with, you know, your recording section. So from the camera section, you can add a lot of things right here. You can add either, you know, an image or something like that. And I would like to modify this on my own. So maybe on my next video, I'm actually gonna make sure I actually make sure that I do a lot of UI designs in this particular project. All right, so this is how sorry, we record a video and save it into our system, And also I would like to add one more thing before I end for this particular project. So inside my Android manifest, I'll just add another permission right here, and I have the permissions already here, so I'll just copy the permission and paste it right here, just like this. Okay, perfect. So I have the read and then the write permission right here, so I'm just going to save this, and everything is going to be quite awesome and cool, right guys? Perfect. So I believe you've gotten the basic understanding on this. I will do a quick video on the next video. Is actually going to be how to pull up the video from where you've recorded and saved it inside your video screen, where of course you can edit it right here. And also we're just gonna tackle these options. That is going to be this side. Just gonna switch in within we're just gonna add up a visibility where of course we can switch in within the grid view and then the slider time view, right guys? And also we will be working on the export as well. So thank you very much for joining me on this course. It's been a tough lesson, and we are still trying to hope for the best to make this works. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you won't be missing any upcoming episode, guys. Until then, we meet again on our next lesson. Have a nice day, and Isoft Original is out.